Hello children, good morning. Today we are going to learn about 2nd class EVS, the third lesson, clothes for us. So children, in the previous class we have already completed our lesson, clothes for us. Today we are going to discuss about the grammar exercises, that is the textbook part from the textbook. The page number, all of you children, open your textbooks. The page number, let us see here, the 175. So children, the grammar part. So in the textbook, all of you take your pencils also children. So we can do it very neatly. So already we have discussed our lesson. We have completed our lesson. Today we are going to discuss about the textbook parts. That is the first Roman here we have in our textbook, that is read and answer. Read and answer. The first Roman is circle the correct words. So here I have written on the board, circle the correct words. The first one children, here they have given the two options with a slash in the middle. So like this they have given a slash in the middle and the two options they have given. First of all we have to read the sentence. The sentence we have to understand. Then we have to choose the correct answer and then we have to circle the answer. Circle the answer. Here no tick or wrong. Here they told circle. C-I-R-C-L-E. Circle. Circle the correct words. So first we have to read the sentence. So let us start children. The first one answer already we have completed. They have completed in your textbooks only. So let us see one more time. The first one they said here, C-L-O-T-H-E-S, clothes. Clothes, P-R-O-T-E-C-T, protect us from. Clothes protect us from rain. They have given a slash here children. Rain or wild animals. This can be read as or. So they have given instead of or they have given a slash there. So rain or wild animals. So children, clothes protect us from rain or wild animals. Suppose wild animals, if there means the clothes will protect us from wild animals children. So if you wear a big coat or a raincoat or anything if you wear, so the wild animals they never come to us near children. So that is a wrong answer. If we wear the clothes also, if we don't wear the clothes also, if we see any wild animal means definitely it will attack you. So that is not the correct answer. So which is the correct answer here? Yes, from rain. So from the rain we can cover our body, we can use the raincoat and we can cover our body and keep our body dry. So this is the answer. The first answer already it has been completed in our textbook. So clothes protect us from rain. So this is the answer. We have to circle that one. So children, like this. So the first one completed. Let us see the second one. Cotton or woolen. They have given the two options here. The cotton or the woolen. The cotton, C-O-T-T-O-N, cotton or W-O-O-L-L-E-N, woolen. Clothes. Keep us warm. So children, warm. They have given here keep us warm. So what type of clothes keeps our body warm? Cotton clothes or the woolen clothes? Yes, the answer will be the woolen clothes, not the cotton clothes. Cotton clothes keeps our body cool, not the warm. So the warm means, here they have given us the warm. So warm means which type of clothes they gives us warm? Yes, the woolen clothes. So here the woolen, we can circle the word. So children, here we have completed the second one. We circle the second one answer. Now let us see the third one. W-H-E-N, when cloth is M-A-D, made from T-H-R-E-A-D, thread. When the cloth is made from thread. The cloth it is made from the threads. It is called, so that process what do we say children? Weaving, W-E-A-V-I-N-G, weaving or S-P-I-N-N-I-N-G, spinning. It is the, what it is called as when the cloth is made So these type of cloths they used to, threads already they used to make. So that, what is that process we call as weaving or spinning? So the answer is here, yes, that is weaving. We'll call it as weaving, not the spinning. So spinning means making of a thread. Spinning is the to make of a thread, not the make of a cloth. So this is, the cloth is, when the cloth is made from the thread. So already thread is prepared and the cloth is made from the thread. That process it is called as weaving. We used to call as weaving. W-E-A-V-I-N-G. Weaving. So here we have completed our 3. And the fourth one is silkworms. S-I-L-K. Silk, W-O-R-M-S. Worms. Silkworms or S-H-E-E-P. Sheep. They have given a 2 here. One animal and one insect. Silkworms and a sheep. Give us silk. The question is end with the silk. So silk means what will be the answer, children? Yes. So silk means obviously it is obtained from a silkworm. S-I-L-K, silk, W-O-R-M-S, silkworms. Silk is obtained from an insect that is called as silkworm. So the answer here they have given us silk. If they have given wool means we can write as sheep. Sheep is obtained from wool is obtained from a sheep. But here the silk. Who will use the silk for us? Yes, the insect silkworm. So we have to circle this answer. Silkworms. Here we have completed the 4. And the last one is W-E-V-M-U-S-T, must. We must. W-E-A-R, wear. We must wear. D-I-R-T-Y, dirty. Or C-L-E-A-N, clean. Clothes. So children, what type of clothes we should wear? Dirty clothes or clean clothes? Yes, when we go to the school or anywhere, so if we wear the dirty clothes and we go outside, do we look nice, children? If anybody they will see means what they will say? Oh, how they are wearing the dirty dress, like that they used to say. Nobody will come near me because the bad smell will come from the dirty clothes. So we should wear always the clean clothes. Yes, here is the answer. So children, we can do the circle. We must wear the clean clothes. Let us repeat the answers one more time, children. Clothes protect us from rain. Woolen clothes keeps us warm. When the cloth is made from the thread, it is called as weaving. Silkworms gives us silk. We must wear clean clothes. So children, here we have completed our first Roman. Circle the correct words. And the second Roman, here we have answer these questions. Question answers they have given, children. So there are the 4 question answers in our textbook. So we have to enter these question answers in our notebooks. So children, all of you along with the textbook, you open your notebooks also. Let us write the question answers now. So children, let us start our question answers part. See, let us see the first question. What is given here? The first question. The first question is about W-H-A-T, what? D-I-D, did. What did? People, P-E-O-P-L-E, people, where? L-O-N-G, long ago, A-G-O, ago. What did people wear long ago? So children, before, the long ago, what do the people wear? Long ago, the people did not wear clothes at all. In the early days, the early man. So long ago, so many years before, so the people did not wear the clothes at all. Slowly they improved to wear the clothes. So before, long ago, people did not wear clothes. They did not wear the clothes at all. What they are wearing? They used to cover their bodies themselves. They used to cover themselves with the dry leaves, and the skins of dead animals. the leaves of the skin, with the leaves and the skins of dead animals. The animals the animals they used to kill for eating, and the skin. With the skin only they used to cover their body. So here we have written the answer, children. Let us see one more time. L-O-N-G, long, A-G-O, ago, long ago, so many years before, long ago, people, P-O-P-L-E, people, D-I-D, did, N-O-T, not, did not, W-E-A-R, wear, people did not wear, C-L-O-T-H-E-S, clothes, the people they did not wear the clothes, T-H-E-Y, they, C-O-V-E-R-E-D, covered, they covered, T-H-E-M, them, S-C-L-V-E-S, self, themselves. They used to cover their bodies themselves. They felt after some days, like the Tommy means they felt shy. So and they used to cover themselves. How they used to cover themselves? With W-I-T-H, with leaves, L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves, with the leaves, and S-K-I-N-S, skins of dead animals, D-E-A-D, dead, A-N-I-M-A-L-S, the skins of dead animals. So long ago, the people did not wear the clothes, they covered themselves with leaves and skins of dead animals. So here we have completed our first question. So they used to cover their body with the leaves and skins of dead animals. So this is the first question. Let us see the second question, children. So the second question is, children, what is spinning? The second question is W-H-A-T, what? I-S is, what is spinning? S-P-I-N-N-I-N-G, spinning. So what is called spinning, children? Answer is, spinning is making thread from cotton. Spinning is the process from the making of thread. Spinning is the process of making thread. It's the making of thread from the cotton. So the cotton plants, the pods will come, the cotton pods. The cotton pods all picked from the cotton plant, and they used to make the threads. From the pods they used to prepare the threads by a spinning wheel, on a wheel. One wheel will be there. So already we have discussed in the lesson, children, the wheel. The spinning wheel they used to say, that is the process of making of thread from the cotton. That process it is called as spinning. Spinning is making thread, T-H-R-E-A-D, thread, making thread from cotton. That process it is called as spinning. So the cotton is plucked from the cotton plant and it is made into threads. That is called as spinning. So let us see the third question, children. The third question in our textbook is W-H-E-R-E, where. W-H-E-R-E, where. D-O-Do, W-E-We. Where do we, G-E-T, get. Where do we get, S-I-L-K, silk, F-R-O-M, from. Where do we get the silk from? Yes, so we are wearing the silk clothes also. The pattu. Silk means the pattu sarees. So, where do we are getting this silk? Yes, we, and the first question is that where do we get the silk from, and another question also here we have. What is silk used for? What is the silk it is used? How the silk is used? So we can see, children, the answer. W-E-We, G-E-T, get, we get, S-I-L-K, silk, F-R-O-M, from. We get the silk from the small insect, that is silkworms. S-I-L-K, silk, W-O-R-M-S, worms. We get silk from silkworm, that is a insect, silk insect. So it will use a thread like one, a small thread like it will come from the white color thread, it will come from the insect, that is the silkworm. And silk is used. What is the silk used for? What is the silk they will use? Yes, the silk is used, USCD used, TO2MAKE made to make scarves. SCARVES, scarves. And saris, and many other things. AND many, ODHE another, THINGS things. Many other things we can make. So the silk, it is used to make the scarf, saris, the pattu saris we use when they are used in the parties, weddings, the functions, the traditions, any tradition festival. So we used to wear the pattu saris. So the small girls also they used to wear the dresses with the pattu. The gents also they used to wear in their clothes also they used to give the some pattu. So this is very costly also, expensive and so costly. This is very expensive also children, and it is when if you see the pattu sari, the silk sari, it will be looking very pretty and beautiful. So here we can see children, one more time, we get silk from silkworms. We get silk from silkworms, and the silk is used to make scarves, saris and many other things. There are so many other things also are there. They are used to make the silk. So the silk is used in many ways. The scarves, the saris and many more other things. So here we have completed our 3 questions children. Let us see the last question, the 4th question. So here we can see the last question children, that is the 4th question in our textbook. That is this question, the 4th one. Write, W-R-I-T, write, NAMES, names of THRE3, POPLE, people, right? Names of 3 people. So children, we have to write any names of 3 people who wears a uniform to work. So while they are going to work, they used to wear a uniform. So who are the 3 people? So already we have learned in the lesson children, we have discussed about that. So some of the people they used to wear a uniform. So who are those people? Yes, the school students, they used to wear a uniform, but they are not going to work. Okay, that is different. Students we can't write because here they asked to use it to work. When they are going to work, some people they used to wear a uniform. Means according to the professions they used to wear their uniform. So that is that. So students we can say they used to wear a uniform to school. The colleges and all, that is different. But they are not going to work. Here the people who goes to work, those people we have to say. For example, the answer will be doctors, 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 NURSES, nurses. Doctors, nurses and people in the policemen, POLICEMAN, policemen and postmen, POST, postman, postman. Doctors, nurses, the policemen and the postman wear uniforms to work. So these are the main people we can see. So these are the most common people we can see, those who wears the uniform while they are going to work. So the policeman is on a duty means he has to wear the uniform. The doctors when they are coming to hospitals, from their houses they used to wear the white coats. The nurses they used to wear the uniforms. So here we have completed our 4 questions children. Let us repeat one more time this answer. Doctors, nurses, people in the policemen, POLIC, policeman and postman wear uniforms, UNIFR uniforms, FORMS uniforms to work. So these are the 4 people, most common people, they used to wear the uniforms while going to work. So here we have completed children the 4 question answers in our textbook. So the page number textbook, page number 175. Here we can see children, think and answer. So one small question they have given here, the think and answer. Just you also can say, children. So Mariam is going to a hill station. So 2 Romans we have completed. The third one, this is the third Roman, the C Roman, think and answer. So Mariam, a small girl Mariam is going to a hill station. Do you know what you mean by the hill station? Resorts, the cool place, the coolest place. In the summer season, we used to go to the hill stations, not in the other seasons. In other season, okay. Winter season, anyhow it is cool only. But in the summer season, we feel so hot. So in the hot climate, we used to go to the resorts or the hill stations. So what type of clothes should she take? What kind of clothes should she carry while going to a hill station, and why? Why should she carry? So here she is going to a hill station. So she is going to a hill station means obviously that is a very cool place. So cool place means she has to change the clothes. So the climate, when she is going from a hot place to the cool place, she has to change the clothes. So what type of clothes she wants to carry? What type of clothes she has to carry, children? Yes, the climate is cool means what type of clothes we used to wear? Yes, the woolen clothes. Those are all the woolen clothes we can take. The sweaters, monkey caps, the gloves, socks we can take, and blankets, rugs. Shawls also we used to. Some of them they used to carry the shawls also. So these are the things they have to call. This type of clothes she has to carry. So here we have completed, children, and in the page number, same page number, here we have an activity. So here we have a activity. Some dress are there, children, here. Let us see this activity. So children, here we have a project, that is a small activity. Here we have, children. So the page number 175, here we have an activity. So the activity is about like this, children. Draw a circle next to the summer clothes. So the summer clothes you must circle. And here we can see, children, the winter clothes. Here all the clothes are mixed up. Here we can see in our textbook, children, all the clothes are mixed up. Means the clothes which we wear in summer and which we wear in winter, all are mixed and they have kept there. And we have to separate them. The summer clothes we have to draw a circle, and the winter clothes we have to make a triangle. So the triangle shape we have to draw them next to them. Means not the dress we should circle, next to it we can draw a small circle. Understood, children? Here we can, suppose here we have some dress. Suppose like this, here in our textbook, here we have a frock. So next to it, here we have to draw a one circle. So let us see, children, here. So the first picture here we can see here in our textbook. The dress is about, the first one is here we have a frock. So here we can see the frock, the cotton frock. And here is a t-shirt, a cotton t-shirt. Here we can see a t-shirt. That is a, here is a frock and here is a t-shirt. And the third one, here we can see, children, the sweater. Here is a sweater. And the down here we can see, the next row here we can see the woolen cap. So that is a woolen cap. And here we can see skirt. This is a picture of a skirt, small midi type. So this is a skirt. And here is a shorts. The boys, they used to wear, the children, shorts. And here we can see muffler. So one scarf type, that is the muffler. So these are the pictures. So what you have to do, now we have to separate these. So we have to separate the summer clothes and we have to separate the winter clothes. Summer clothes, next to the summer clothes we have to draw a circle, and next to the winter clothes we have to make a triangle. So here the first one, let us see from the first picture, that is a frock. So here we can see a cotton frock. So this is a cotton. So in the summer season, what type of clothes we used to wear? The cotton clothes. So let us separate the cotton clothes first. So this is the cotton frock. Here we can make a circle. So this is a circle. Next to it we can do. And here we can see the t-shirt. So t-shirt also we used to wear in the summer season. Yes. So next to the t-shirt, here we can make a circle, small circle. And the third one here it is a sweater. Children, do we wear a sweater in the summer? No. That is wrong. We can't do. That is, we have to keep separate. So first let us separate the only summer season, summer clothes. So comes to the here, the woolen cap. So this is a picture of a woolen cap. So is this the cap we used to keep in the summer? No. So this is wrong. Leave it. Now let us go to the another one. Here is a picture of a skirt. So small midi type. So this we can wear in a summer season. So here we can make a small circle. Skirt. And the shorts. Yes, the boys they used to wear the shorts in summer season. So in winter season we can't wear the shorts because already it is very cold outside. So we can't wear the shorts. So in the summer season we can. Now and the last one is the muffler. Muffler means we will use in the only in the winter season. So the summer clothes we have completed here. Yes, we have made a circles next to it. And the remaining one are the winter clothes. Yes, sweater. Sweater is a winter. So here we have to make a small triangle next to the winter clothes. So here is a triangle, sweater, and here we have a woolen cap. So here also we can make a triangle next to it, woolen cap. So skirt is completed. This is circle. These are the shorts also circle. And the last one is muffler. Here we can make a triangle. So up to here children, we have completed this activity. I hope all of you enjoyed this activity children. So making separate. The summer clothes we have to keep circles next to them, and in winter season the clothes we have to make the triangles. We have to form a triangles there. So here we have completed this page 175. Let us see the next page 176. So children, here we have a missing letters. Let us see the missing letters in the next page 176. Children, here we can see the next page 176 page, the missing letters. The missing letters. So the picture here we can see children, you can fill up in the boxes. Here they have given us small boxes. In the boxes inside we have to write the capital letters. So children, all of them you have to use only the capitals. So these are the different types of clothes. Here we can see the different types of clothes. The first one, S-K-R, here they have given two blanks. So this is a picture of you know that already, S-K means a small midi type children. What do we say that is? The school children they used to wear the uniform, as uniform. Yes, you can, what you have guessed is correct, that is a skirt. S-K-I-R-T, skirt. Here you can write the letter S-K-I. So children, all of you write use only the capitals children, because they have given the capitals only. So we have to fill up the boxes also with the capital letters. S-K-I-R-T, skirt. S-K-I-R-T, skirt. Now another one is K-U. K-U. The boys they used to wear. The boys they used to wear the top. So what is that we use? What is that we can say with a K? Yes, that is called as kurta. K-U-R-T-A, kurta. Means the Punjabi type model we used to wear the children. Yes, that type of. So K-U-R, R here. Already two letters they have given, only blanks in that we have to fill. K-U-R-T-A, kurta. K-U-R-T-A, kurta. And here is another one, that is S-R. Two letters they have given. What is that? Mummy used to wear. What is that mummy always used to wear? Yes, that is sari. Yes, here we can write the answer children. S-A-R-E-E. So here we have completed these three blanks. Skirt, S-K-I-R-T, skirt. K-U-R-T-A, kurta. S-A-R-E-E, sari. So these 3 blanks we have completed. Let us see the 4th one. Now the bottom. The gents, our daddy, our brothers, they used to wear the bottom. What is it? Yes, that is pant. So P, starting with the P, pant. P-A-N-T-S, pants. So daddy used to wear the pants. Shirt and a pant used to wear, no? So that is the pants. Yes, here another one. Gents only. This is also gents garment only. Top. Here they used to wear. What is that? Yes, a shirt and a pant. So shirt. This is a shirt and pants. S-H-I-R-T, shirt. S-H-I-R-T, shirt. Shirt, pants. And the last one here, see children. So we ourselves only, we used to wear the, along with the, when we are going to the school, the shoes what we used to wear. Yes, that is socks. Shoe and socks. So here we can write the answer, children, socks. S-O-C-K-S. Sorry children, capital K. K-S, socks. S-O-C-K-S, socks. P-A-N-T-S, pants. S-H-I-R-T, shirt. S-O-C-K-S, socks. So here are the missing letters. All of you note down in your textbooks, children, carefully the pencils. Very neatly you have to note down. So these are the different types of dress. Skirt, kurta, sari, pants, shirt, socks. So and the last one, children, here in our textbook, that is here on a small box they have given the value. What do you do with the clothes that do not fit anymore? Suppose children, you are growing very fastly. You are drinking Complan, Horlicks, Bournvita, everything. So you are growing taller and taller daily. So the clothes what the mummy has bought, that has been short for you. So that is not unfit to you. You can't able to wear the dress. So what will you do with the dress? Here they have given 3 options. What will you do? That one you can give the tick mark there. So here in our textbook they have given a small circles there. So correct answer you can give the tick mark. The first option they have given is I throw them away. Suppose the clothes are unfit for you. What will you do? The first option they have given, I throw them away. Will you throw the dress? The second one, I keep them in my cupboard. I used to keep all the clothes. I never used to throw. I used to keep all the clothes in my cupboard. I never take it outside and that is unfit to me. I can't able to wear. You can't able to wear the clothes and you are keeping in your cupboard safely. The first one you will throw away. The second one you will keep them in the cupboard. And the third one they have given it is I give them away to someone who needs them. I give them the clothes. I give the clothes to somebody, some others who are in need. The needy people I used to give. So I hope this is the correct answer. Best option also. Because throwing away, that is waste of money and all. So I suppose your birthday dress, that is you have wear for only 2 or 3 times and that is for the third time that is unfit for you. You can't able to throw. Oh, this is my favorite dress, this is my favorite color, I can't throw it like that. And the second option you are keeping in the cupboard, that is also it's a waste. Keeping always in the cupboard also, that is waste only. So if you give to anybody, some others, the people who are in very needy, you know already there are so many people are there around you. So the people that doesn't have the proper dress also. So many children there we can see. Some of the children, small children also, they doesn't have a proper dress to wear. So according to the seasons we are changing, but some of the children they doesn't have, the poor people, poor children they doesn't have the money and they don't have money to buy the new clothes. So what they used to wear? Just they used to wear the same, the dirty clothes they used to wear and roam here and there. So for the needy people, for the poor children, you can distribute. So you can give to them. So this is the, I hope this is the best option for you. I think this is the correct answer. And for this you can do, children, I give them away to someone who needs them. I will give my dresses all to the poor people, the poor children. I can distribute them because that is unfit for us, but that is very good, sufficient for the small poor people, small children. So they can wear happily and they will pray for us also. Yes, no children, isn't it? Yes. So this one you can do, children. No need to throw them and no need to keeping in the cupboard. That is unnecessary. So you can give your clothes to the poor children, the needy people, the needy children. So this is the last one, is the correct one. You can give the tick mark to the last circle here. So children, here we have completed the third lesson also completed, and the textbook exercises also we have completed. I hope all of you understood all this grammar part, the textbook exercises. All of you note down carefully in your books, children. You can prepare the hard words, read the lesson, practice the lesson. The question answers you read, children, daily. Regular reading is must and should, children. Everybody read the lesson, read the hard words and read the question answers also. All of you properly do the work, children. Write neatly in your notebooks. Thank you.